Greetings. I had a very, you could call, bad week, but I don't want to call it bad in the sense of it's life, and they are tests that the harder they are, the better I'll become. But easier to said than done because it's tough. It's tough to live through tough moments. Having to my earnings cut down to practically zero. I'm making $150 a month when I was at one point making $4,000. I'm spending $2,000 a month, and I need to start making $1,000 or more a month to move out of this apartment. That will cut my costs in half. And then, personal problems that led to distracting feelings in the sense of I couldn't focus too much, but at the same time made me focus. It's a very, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to share that obviously will be very valuable. With time, I'll share it with time. I'll share it over time, probably, when I start feeling that they have less weight on me. But the funny thing that I just mentioned in my YouTube channel, where I also speak unfiltered, but in Spanish, is that no matter the problem or the feeling or negative feeling, it's like the answer is always the same. Do the best you can with what you have, with no distractions, building systems to make it easier next time, making decisions, dealing with things. It's as simple as that, and always valuing having a roof over your head, food on the table, community, and health. And you could add pursuing something that's meaningful. So 5 things. And just don't put things in your path with overspending like I did with this insanely big apartment for me, when I just needed just a small 2-bedroom apartment, one bedroom for it to be an office, a small living room, small kitchen, because I live by myself, and spending the least amount of money possible to save, to invest in programs, coaching, products, services that help with my business or the business I want to build. I wanted to treat myself with a big apartment, which is not treating myself. It's just, it was idiotic, but also it's a lesson, a great one to learn, because it's not that bad of a thing to overspend. And I saved a lot of money to be in a position to where, when I made the jump to this apartment, I made it primarily because I had a lot of savings, where if shit hit the fan, which it did, I'll have money to spare to accommodate myself and change directions and fix everything. But mainly I'm going through what I call tough emotions. I tend to overthink a lot, but at the same time it's for valuable things in life. I'm 29 almost, and it's like, makes sense that I'm thinking of these things right now. It could have been even earlier, and no wonder millionaires are made after 30, because you have to learn these lessons. So that's good that I'm on the right path, on time. it's always on time because the life has no meaning. You assign a meaning to it by pursuing something meaningful, which I am, and having done this splurging when you spend a lot of money, instead of I did the typical mistake of spending more when you earn more instead of spending the same or even less when you earn more. And that made me think of a lot of mistakes that I might keep doing that are the same type of mistakes. So I wanna, like, I can't think of the word in English. I want to purgar. Well, the thing I want to do is to see, okay, where in what other spaces I'm doing the same mistake, right? And in my life, with my actions, my relationships, everything. And so, I'm sorry. I want to. The thing is that this week, for something personal, I need for a week to go by, to pass by, to sit down and reflect on what happened the last couple of weeks. And that's why it's tough for me to purge the purge. Yeah, I want to purge myself in all aspects of life, to restart, to start again, which I'm sure a lot of people go through after hard times, which makes total sense. So be it. It's awesome. And I want to do it in all aspects of life. I want to be ready for all tragedies in life, to all most typical difficulties. That's what life is about, I believe, is enjoying this, what this is, giving a meaning to it by pursuing something meaningful, being prepared for tough times and stuff like that. And I need a week, 1 to 2 weeks to pass to do certain things, maybe just 1 week. So for next video, I'll have more to talk about. But even if what needs to happens, I'm not going to share it. So it is tough, and whatever happens, again, it's the same thing. You have to do the best with what you have and still keep doing things. So that's the goal. And well, I have a minute 30 left to go over 10 minutes. I spoke again with the fitness coach client that left me. He and made the new offer to him, and he said yes. And I just sent the details to truly start. So I have to wait for that until tonight or tomorrow when I wake up. He's on the other side of the world. That's why we don't have live communication. It's a little bit tough, but we can communicate still. It's not that necessary. And then the local friend, the psychiatrist that I'm helping do YouTube videos, I'm also going to help him make Instagram videos with the same offer. So that's more money there. And then my real estate client that I had a year ago, 2 years ago, I spoke with him again to work together. He said that yes, we will. He's trying to see what he can delegate to me and send work to me, but also he has a friend that he's going to. He already connected with me. Well, he didn't connect us together, but he basically told him that I was a great editor. There's nothing I cannot do, and this guy wants to make a YouTube video a month and a few shorts. So that will be another client, and he asked for videos that I've done for YouTube, and I didn't have any, and I told him, you know what, let me script, film, edit, and post the first YouTube video for my channel that I wanted to do, because just as I started creating Instagram content to lead with the example, I wanted to do the same with YouTube, because if I wanted to get on Upwork again, there's a lot of need for YouTube edits. So again, they ask for a portfolio, and all the things I have in horizontal form for YouTube or other platforms doesn't show how great of an editor I am, but also still the value is in the script. So even if I'm bad or great editor, good YouTube videos come from the script, and they have to script the videos. I may be helpful in giving some structure or ideas for scripts and theory about it, but they have to script it, because if I'm able to script great videos that get results, why the hell would I need them? I will do the videos myself and get the attention and the money. So they have to be the ones who script the videos, and then the video editing just have to make sure everything's clean, good audio, good framing, helpful visuals, text and stuff like that. So I wanted to lead with the example as well on YouTube. So I'll start. I was scripting the video right before this, and I plan on just starting without much thinking, because that's what I want to actually lead with, which is, dude, you're only gonna have views if you are great at what you do and you just document it. Obviously, have some sense of who you want to reach and how to talk to them. So create content, start creating content right away, and that's what I'll do to try to attract people, businesses. So even though have a lot of things to go through to be great, I think there's value in starting and documenting the beginning. So it also helps me create some templates, and again, it has benefit for me immediately. So otherwise, if you're a business, you have to be great at what you do, just obsess over that, and then start creating. That could be, Alex Hermosi talks about that, and it is actually will be probably not necessarily the smartest thing to do, because when you become great at that, you then have to start as a beginner on content creation. So might as well have a system where it doesn't take you too much time and too much effort or money to create content alongside being great at what you do. So when you actually are great at what you do, you also are great at being on camera, talking, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to actually incorporate this on the script for the video. So that's what content it's all about, just documenting in the most efficient way possible and powerful, and efficiently and powerfully as possible. And powerfully just means to being great at scripting, to script the ways in simple, concise, easy to understand ways, and that's it. Which sounds easy, but it's not. And that's the things that people need to work on, the business owners. That's why it's cool to have a system and build slowly but surely. So that's what I want to do with my offers and stuff, and have patience, thinking decades, not years. And by me moving to a smaller apartment and starting from zero again will allow me to do that, enjoy life more, and pursue something very meaningful, working in industries that I love, with people that I like, and just growing slowly but surely. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.